Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good night, and we're back with Namira Fayola Ritonga, and tonight I would like to show you how I run a new program. And this program is quite interesting because I do not find it in my school book, but instead I search it on the internet. And the main purpose of this program that I'm gonna show you tonight is to check whether a number is even or it is odd. It teaches students how to take input from the user. And the second one, use conditional statements. And in this case, we're going to use if and also else. And also, we're going to learn how to apply the modulus operator present to solve real problems. As usual, I would use C++ shell and show you the explanation for each code that I wrote. But first of all, I think I would like to share my screen first. And I'm gonna pause the recording. We're gonna go screen sharing. So this is the view of C++ shell. Usually on the top of the first sentence, there will be include iStream using namespace std. But I've already deleted because I've done several coding before. So I think I'm gonna start over and describe to you all what is the function of each sentence that I wrote here. So the first one, we should write include and iStream. Wait a second, I'm gonna write it. Mm, okay, the first row is include iStream. This line tells the compiler to include the iStream library, which allows us to use input, its sin, and also output, its code to the functions. And the second row is using namespace std. This one allows us to use commands like could and since without writing std every time. So just so shorten our times, we do not need to use std the whole time because we already using namespace std. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. It's int main, and then you insert a bracket. Int number. Okay, the third one is no, I think it's the fourth one here. In main with brackets, this is the main function of the program. Every C++ program starts running from here. So if we want to start a program, every single program in C++ shell will start from in main and the brackets and down there. Int means this one. Int means the function will return an integer value when it finishes, while int number means this creates a variable named number that will store the integer input from the user. Okay, we're gonna go next. I think it's could. Could is for the output, if I'm not mistaken. Enter a number. Sin, sin. Okay. This coding is actually pretty simple, so I think all of you will not having a problem to copy or maybe to look at this tutorial and do it by yourself at home. And the code enter a number displays the tag enter a number on the screen means console the output, while the sin one is waits for the number to be typed by the user. So this one, the number here, that means the code is waiting for the person or the user of the code to write the number that they want. Then after the user typed the number, and then the program will store it in the variable number. Sin also means console input, while could means console output. So could is for output and sin is for input. After that, we will use if number percent 2 equals 0. And then you insert a bracket like this. And then write could number is even dot okay, I'm gonna explain this one. If with number percent 2 and 2 equals 0, this checks if the number is divisible by 2. With logical thinking, if a number is divisible by 2, that means the number is even. Percent is the modulus operator, this one. Percent is the modulus operator. It gives the remainder after division. If the remainder is 0, the number is even. That's what I'm explaining in the beginning of the video, that if a number is divided by 2 and it equals 0, or it's divisible by 2, that means the number is even. And so is the program that I wrote here. And then could number and is even, and then end. If the condition is true, number is even or can be divided by 2, this line prints number is even. For example, 8 is even. So every single number that we insert right there, if it's divisible by 2, and also if you divided it by 2 and the result is 0, the program will show the number that you insert is even. In Indonesia, even means ganjil. And with L here means and line, go to the next line. So we can continue our code to the next line. I think I'm writing it wrong. I think it should be after this one. I'm sorry. Please do not make a mistake like me. Okay, after that, I would like to write else. We use some cute brackets here. Space, else, and another one cute bracket. And then you wrote another code. It's code. Why is my U not visible? Code number is odd. And this is the antonym of is even. End line. Okay, the else with the bracket means if the condition in the if statement is not true, the program executes the else block. So the first program that I wrote here is if the number can be divided by 2, that means the number is even. But what if you insert a number that is not even? So else here means that the program will switch to another code to define the number that you insert. For example, you insert 7, and 7 is not an even number, so it's not defined in the is even code. So the code will automatically change to the number is odd. So the code is odd. So it will automatically change code and solve the problem. So if the condition in the if statement is not true, the if statement is this one. The one that I'm blocking here called if statement. So if the condition in the if statement is not true, the program executes the else block. The else block is the rest down here. Okay, I'm gonna write the next one. Could number is odd. Okay, could number is odd and line. This prints number is odd. For example, like I said before, if you insert 7, then it will be defined as odd. because it do not match with the even. So the program will automatically change to the next program. Code number is odd. End line, as usual, means that you should go to the next step of the program. And I think you should add some brackets here, if I'm not mistaken. Wait a second. Yeah, we should add brackets here. Lots of brackets. And then after that, as usual, every code will be ended by return 0 and another bracket. Okay, we will try to run this program. If it succeeded, it will work the way this program should be. And if it's not working, we will use the program will show you some mistakes that you made and we would edit it. Okay, we would try to run it. I hope it will succeed in the first try. Okay, there is indeed some error like this. There are cross in the fourth one, so I think we should check the fourth row. Oh, I forgot to add the int. Yeah, it's supposed to be int, not in. And then the rest of it, I think there is only one error generated, and we can run it again. Oh, the code is succeed, so we're gonna enter some number. I think, oh yeah, enter a number. I think we're gonna insert 18. 18 is even. How about the opposite one? I would like it to be 99. 99 is odd. So just like the code said that if it can be divided by 2, it will be defined as even. And if it's not divided or not able to be divided by 2, it will be odd. The benefits of creating this program is the first one, I think, is introduction to decision making. So students learn how computers can decide what to do based on a condition, in this case, whether a number is divisible by 2. And then the second one, I think, is how to use input and output. It shows how to use sin as input and could as output to communicate with the user. And the third one, I think it's practical application of modulus operator. Percent is a new operator for most beginners, and this program gives a clear, easy to understand use case. The fourth one is foundation for more complex programs. So once students like me understand this concept, they can extend it to more advanced programs like checking if a number is prime or maybe multiples or divisibility rules. And the fifth one, which I think is the most important part of this program, is that these programs encourage logical thinking to students. So students practice breaking a problem into smaller steps, like first you should get a number, and the second one, I'm sorry, is how you test the condition, and the third one is how you show the results of your program. And I think the third one is that students will learn how to be more mindful of their typing, because like I've done before, there are only minor a mistake here, like I forgot to add the T and it's already affecting back to the programs. So I think we should be more mindful to typing and a little bit more careful. So in short, this program is simple, but I think it builds the foundation of problem solving, logic development, and also real world coding skills. So yeah, that's the code that I ran tonight. Pretty simple, but I guess it teaches us a lot because it doesn't take a lot of and difficult things for us to take good lessons. Simple things every day, as long as you do it continuously, I think that's enough for our life. And thank you so much for watching my video, and maybe see you in the next project, hopefully. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.